So now we're in our stock room, which I know is quite a bit larger than most folks just because of the way they shrunk our floor, gave us a large back room. And I know all of y'all are sitting on a ton of bags right now. You can see our fair selection as well. Again, I know we're lucky in that we can really make the most of it. The key in a stock room, I think, honestly, regardless of size, is organization. Make sure like things are by like things. I don't care what you have to do, but you're never going to find it if one bag is somewhere else and a different color is somewhere else. So you'll notice all our Allegra's together, all of our Rachel's are together. It just makes it so much easier. The more organized you can be, especially if you're a small store, it makes it so much better. So we have all of our guys' bags on top, going down to the ladies' computer bags. Here in the center, you'll notice all of our ladies' purses are together. And then we have all of our ladies' rolling bags together right next to that. On the bottom is all of our sale bags as well. So it's just a matter of organizing and keeping like things with like things. And again, those are the sales that are going to be happening on Monday. This is moving on to our Monarch and Compass backstock and technology. You'll notice we have stacks of storage binders everywhere, so we've really tried to just use as much space as possible. But you'll also notice with our fill and our binders, the same thing with the bags. All of them are together whenever possible. So we have all of our day on one page together and our weekly. Down below we have our dailies. Same with the wire bound. We have featured out what is behind it, and then we just have stacks and stacks of the exact same thing. And the neater the stack, the easier it is. I know it's a pain to stack it and be nice and be neat about it, but the more you do that at the beginning, the more likely you are to be able to find it and sell it and have it on the sales floor, make it easy to fill. I think one of the keys of a good stock room is maintenance. Honestly, we get shipments every day, but spend 20 minutes not doing shipment, not doing anything else, just walking through your back room and maybe restacking some things and removing some things that have gotten moved from before. Nobody's perfect. Ours is a mess as well, but we try to keep it as neat as possible. Over here we have our compact, and then down to our pocket, and then down to this complete disaster of desk accessories. But again, it's really easy to fill because even though it's slightly messier than a lot of other places, you can see exactly what you need, where it is, and again, like things are by like things, so you can grab it at a glance. Because what we really like to do here is, if possible, if you know you have it in the back room for binders, especially for bags, is sell it from your back room, because the ones on the floor are already primed and prepped for the floor, so it makes more sense, and clients like it when you give them a new bag and back. Moving on to classic, in the wall we have our weekly and our day on one page. Next door to that we have our back stock of binders. We have the more expensive ones kind of in the middle. The inexpensive ones are at the top and at the bottom. Next to that we have our storage binders. These, because we have so many, even though we had to reprice them, it's easier to keep them in boxes. We're big believers in just zippering a box and grabbing it out whenever possible. If you can do floor stacks, that's the best way to do it, and that's what you'll see when we get to our classic fill behind us, is that we just did stacks and stacks and stacks, and we zippered the top box, but everything below it is exactly the same. So we could have gone a lot higher if we had to, but we have the space, so we didn't do that. But it makes it really easy to see what we have. You can see we have no back stock of passports. We have a big empty floor right there, and then we have all our original, and that pretty much concludes our back room.